Shalom, shalom. This is Shalamah from the Great Millstone Atlanta Camp. Before I get started in this lesson, I want to say call Halayim Allah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakah Kwadash. That will honor some of my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, who are today the Israelites that consist of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and also the Israelite foreigners that look like the other nations. All right, to you all, I say shalom, and this is going to be going into in a time of trouble, how the Lord is going to take care of his men and his women and children. All right. So I want to start out with Matthew chapter 6 and verse 25. It says, therefore, I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Behold, the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? All right. So the Lord is, basically saying, don't worry about what you're going to eat and what, your clothes and all of that. He's going to take care of that. All right. And this is talking about his servants. Those that serving him now really had, when that time comes, see, right now we have to, we still have to slave on these jobs. We still have to pay these bills. All your money you make go towards your bills. You stress about that. We really need to put off that weak nature, because that's really weak. Those are, as a matter of fact, let's go to 2nd Ezra 14 and 14, because it's talking about getting your house in order. Actually, I'm going to start at 13. It says, now therefore set thine house in order and reprove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble. And how do you comfort them? You comfort them with these scriptures, with the particular scriptures that I'm reading now. These are actually comforting to the average Israelite to know that, these scriptures are telling us that the Lord is going to take care of his people. And it seems like right now, you just got a place to stay. You work just like everybody else. You just like everybody else, and you're not. You're different, and it's going to be revealed in a time real soon, because everybody else is going to be starving, dying. You're going to see these things happening, and those that fear the Lord and his elect, you're gonna start seeing who the Lord may have as his elect in that time. All right, of course, we're not saved until we can get on those chariots, what people call spaceships or UFOs. Once those chariots of the Lord come and take up the elect, then you're going to know that you're saved. All right. Right now, we don't know, but we do trust in the Lord and have faith that he's going to take care of us in that time. All right. It says, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of men, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen shall happen. Then hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. Salaki, I'm gonna read 16 over. I kind of chopped it up a little bit. It says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. All right. 17 says, for look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. So these times about to get really bad. You can, those that watch the news, from local news to world news, everything is getting worse. If it's not the weather, This freeze that we just had over here in Babylon the Great, United States of America, killed dozens of people. They said over 2 dozen people were killed, but it's way more than that. I saw a video earlier. They're asking people to stop sharing it because the people walked upon a frozen dead body. But we're gonna see these things. We're gonna see these things. The more the Lord bring wrath on the those that are not his elect, we're gonna start seeing more and more of this. And it's not gonna just be one video or a couple of videos, that's gonna be shared. You're gonna see this right outside your front door. Um, the book of Psalms, chapter 91. And I'm gonna start from the top. It says, He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In Him will I trust. All right. So, hey, this is how we feeling right now. We know that the Lord is gonna take care of us. We know that the Lord is gonna feed us and clothe us in that time where everybody else is naked and starving. All right. And sick and crying. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. Yeah, these diseases out here is gonna take over a lot of people, and those that possibly those that are jabbed now, that got jabbed, and they're gonna feel it later. Because they're talking about that big on online. It's a lot of people coming out about it, saying this is what's about to happen. It's a lot of people just dropping dead all of a sudden, and don't nobody know why. We know why. We know what it is. All right. It says, He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Yeah, and the truth is that the Lord has a special people, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans mainly. Only 1/3 of you, those are his chosen people. That's the truth. And you're going to trust in that. You're going to want to be part of that chosen. You're going to have your faith that the Lord is going to make you that chosen. He's going to take care of you. That's going to be all faith. All right. It says, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. You're going to see missiles. You're going to see things blowing up. You're going to see people getting shot. You're really not going to be afraid. It may kind of mess you up a little bit, but you're going to understand that, now we're telling you what's about to happen. So when it happens, you shouldn't be afraid. It's going to kind of mess your head up seeing it, but hey, it has to happen. Verse 6, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. All right. Verse 8, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Yeah, just like I was saying, you're gonna see these things that you're gonna see. This is the reward of the wicked. From small children to old people and those in the middle. If you're not part of that chosen, the Lord got that. He's got a reward of death, destruction, plagues, all of these things that's going to come on the word. You're going to be part of that. That's why you should fear the Lord. That's why we continue to put this word out. All right. And get away from the ways of the world. I'm going to read verse 10. I didn't read 9. I'm just going to get 10. It says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Yeah, it's gonna be like a shield, like your faith is like a uh what's the word I'm trying to use? It's like a force field. No bullets. It says arrows. We're talking about bullets. We're talking about missiles. None of that's gonna be able to touch you in that time. This is gonna be the Lord's way of getting rid of the wicked. All right. Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 12. So like Isaiah 65 and verse 12. It says, therefore I would number you to the sword. This is what the reward of the wicked. It says, therefore I would number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that where I delighted not. And those are that's the ways of the world now. They're rather be indulgent in the evil and the wickedness that's being flooded in through the music, through the movies, all of this witchcraft. This devil is using these things to corrupt your mind. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. All right. This is the reward of the wicked. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. The Lord is gonna judge you on your spirit, the way that you live, the things that you do, your thoughts, the way that you treat others. If you siding with your enemy, the wicked, who is Esau Edom being the so-called white man today. And of course, it's a lot of so-called white people that look like Edomites, but some of them are Israelites, but most are Edomites. And it goes both ways. There's a lot of so-called Black, Latinos, and Native Americans that may look like Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, may look like us, but your seed may go back to Ham, the Africans. It may go with a Moab, the Chinese, Esau Edom, the white man, Ishmael, the Arabs, Elam, the East Indians. Your seed may go back to that. And if that's the case, you're not going to understand this truth. You're not going to get it because you don't have the spirit. You don't have that Israelite spirit according to your background, where you came from. All right. So it's not about a skin color or who you think you might be, and none of that. If you're an Israelite, you're an Israelite. Let's go back to Second Ezra real quick, and I want to get chapter 2 and verse 26. It says, "As for my servants who I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require from them among thy number. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble in heaven is come, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance." Yeah, that's just, hey, there's no other way to put that. It's going to be some people that's going to be sorrowful, and it's going to be people that's going to be happy with abundance. And that's not the rich people today. If you're rich right now, and you're not part of that chosen, as a matter of fact, if you rich, you're probably not going to be part of the chosen. Because when you go to Luke chapter 6, it says you receive your consolation. You know, you already got your riches and live good on this side. You think the Lord is going to have you live like you in the kingdom in this world and the new world? No, that's not going to happen. It says the heathen shall envy thee, they shall they shall be able to do nothing against thee. My hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell. Yeah, just like I was reading in Psalms 91, the Lord he's gonna have a force field or a covering around his chosen. His chosen are gonna be fed. They're gonna have clothes. They're gonna have shelter. They're gonna have everything they need until the only begotten Son, Yahweh, shall return. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I pray that this was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us this truth. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. Shalom.